Hey guys, it's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do a spiritual journey check-in. If you guys are familiar with my channel, I used to do the Venus Day Self-Love Fridays. And, I was guided to, bring that, back. So I am going to be doing a spiritual journey check-in, seeing where you're currently at, what you may need to let go of, what where you're headed, and just see where you are along your spiritual journey, because we're all on a spiritual journey. We're all on different timelines, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable, and that time as well as the energy is fluid. So I am going to be using the Life is Like a Board Game Tarot, just to, see where the collective is as it pertains to the spiritual journey. This is for you. The intention is set for you as the watcher, but it could, resonate with someone you're energetically connected to. It doesn't have to, but it may be. But we're checking in on where you are along your spiritual journey. Like I always stress, just take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. If it's not yours, don't take it. Most importantly, you have to know your energy and be aware of what's going on in your life. And I'll grab a guidance or advice card from my, maybe it'll be the self-love oracle deck that I have. So with that being said, we're going to, just see what comes through as it pertains to the spiritual journey. I'm going to do one more. And we'll jump right in. So, bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. As you can see, it says Abundant Legacy Avenue. So, the overall energy, is giving me that feeling of, creating a legacy, creating abundance for yourself. The 10 of Pentacles for me is a card of, it represents stability, security, financial, wealth and health, and it also represents family. So the overall energy is what I'm feeling is like right now along your spiritual journey, you're looking to create some type of legacy, something that it could even be your own business with the 10 of Pentacles. And some of you guys, like, I'm definitely feeling that you are you're shining right now with this star energy. Some of you have went through a healing process, and obtained this star energy for yourself. And some of you, this is, what you're trying to create. For yourself, because the star represents, an energy of hope, of healing, of, shining your light, they just said. And for some of you, it has been a tough road. It has been a very tough road with the 9 of Pentacles here, or excuse me, 9 of Swords. And that's what I'm feeling. I like when I was shuffling, I felt that 9 of Pentacles energy, that self-sufficiency, being confident, secure within yourself. Because the 9 of Pentacles is it's an independent card. It represents independence. And some of you guys, it has been, a very, stressful time for some of you, But what this is letting me know, coming out with the 9 of Swords, is that for one way that I'm feeling it, you guys are actually putting in the work. I'm getting like, late nights and early mornings with this card. But for some of you are almost in some type of, I'm getting fear of harnessing this energy and obtaining it for yourself as well. Some of you are worried about, what others may say with the Knight of Swords up under that. So it's almost like you're contemplating with the Two of Wands here. But the majority of the energy I'm feeling is like a lot of you are, putting in the work that needs to be done, and that feels great. So where are you at currently? I didn't even get to get it out. Yes, balanced with the Lovers card. Making decisions, because the Lovers is also a card of decision. But a lot of you currently where you're at along the spiritual journey is, balance in your masculine and feminine energy. And again, for some of you, you're trying to, figure out how to attain this for yourself with the Nine of Swords at the bottom. So let's look at what the recent past looked like for you. Show me the recent past. Alright, so in the recent past, with the Seven of Swords coming out, some of you guys could have, been trying to like run or escape. It's also an energy of self-sabotage that I'm feeling in regards to, the spiritual journey. It really feels like, run away from doing the spiritual work, because this journey, it always comes up in a lot of my readings how people feel like the work that, quote unquote work that needs to be done is, something physical, and it's not. It's spiritual. It's something that happens internally. And some of you have actually, been afraid with the Ten of Swords here of, things not going right, running away, because of, I feel like this Ten of Swords is past things that possibly didn't work out for you, whatever the case may be. But, it is what it is. A lot of people, we all have free will, but we are all going to go or, encounter something along our time here on earth that will get us in alignment with our purpose and why we came and incarnated into this time. For me, I can say like it took me a long time to, accept it. I won't say a long time, but it was hard to accept. But, I stepped into it, and, I can say for me personally, it's been, the best thing I could have ever did for myself outside of everything else, my kids, all of that. So, it just, it's something different. Yeah. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Let's see. The cards want to talk. Why is the Seven of Swords here for the recent past? That was the World card that wanted to flip over. Yeah, afraid of, endings and new beginnings. Yeah. And some of you are still in this energy with the Nine of Swords. But it's because, you're not, the Four of Swords here, it says restful solitude way, but it says, for some of you, you haven't, woken up yet, because, you just want, it's almost like, I hate to say it like this, but you just want to sleep, not literally, but spiritually. And your spirit is not, depending on what your purpose is, your spirit is not going to allow you to just live a mundane, almost they're saying like a robotic lifestyle, because that's not what you came here to do. That's not what you came here to be. But in the recent past, for some of you that have already attained this, you tried to avoid it. You tried to run from it. you know, you went through. It's almost giving me like the dark night of the soul energy. But, you know, you healed. You healed. You healed. So what do you need to release, or what have you released as it pertains to the spiritual journey? Yeah. They just said procrastination. The Knight of Pentacles. Some of you need to release procrastination. But, you know, you're not sure with the Two of Swords. And from the 9 to the 7 is this 2, which is, you know, it's being indecisive. It's not wanting to look at the realities of things. It's closing yourself off. It's blocking yourself off. But what this Knight of Pentacles is making me feel like is like, they basically just said time waits for no man. But it makes me feel like some of you guys that like to have a plan, or, you know, like to plan, because the Knight of Pentacles is that planning energy, the spiritual journey, and when you get on it, and, you know, when it's your time, you know, when it's go time, you can't plan it. It's something that, you know, comes unplanned. And some of you, you know, you need to let go of that procrastination energy. But, you know, others of you, that's what you have let go of. So, you know, I like that. Yeah. And then we have the Magician, which speaks to me, you know, like I said, this is also like a planning energy. And some of you, you know, how can I put this? Like, the Magician is making me feel like some of you guys are trying to be so almost meticulous with how and where and why and who or whatever, however it may resonate with you, that you're, you know, you're holding your own self up. And for a lot of you, if you let this energy go, you've turned into the Magician. Because like I said, you can't plan for this. It comes out of nowhere. And we have the Tower at the bottom. It could be a sudden realization, a sudden event. Just, you know, something happening unplanned. That's what the Tower is. And it comes in and it changes your whole world. But when the Tower comes in to tear things down, it gives you the opportunity to build again, to set a new foundation for yourself, with the Ace of Pentacles here. So what's coming in the near future as it pertains to your spiritual journey? Show me the near future. Thank you, Spirit. I love it. You got to put in the work. It takes time. It takes energy. It takes effort. It takes focus. And here we have it. Watch me work. The Eight of Pentacles. No matter what the outcome is with the Five of Swords, no matter if you win or lose, it's all a lesson. It's not about winning and losing. Some of you have that like defeatist mindset. But it doesn't matter, because like I said, you're going to do what you came here to do. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? You can't avoid it. Because the Eight of Pentacles could also be a card of avoidance. But, yeah. Oh my God. That's too many. Actually, they said take those, so I'm going to take those ones. But yeah, you're going to be learning something new with the Page of Pentacles. You're going to be shown, for a lot of you, the work, how the work is actually done. And it's almost like the universe is going to be calling, you know, it's almost like this Judgment card is feeling like the awakening that you're having, which is going to push you forward as this Six of Swords. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. And some of you, like I said, you're already here. You got the message. And then look, the Four of Wands. This spiritual balance that you're having, you know, internally or and spiritually is going to balance out for you physically with the Four of Wands, and also emotionally with the Temperance card. And then look at this here, the Nine of Cups, which is being, you know, satisfied with self, wishes coming true. You know, this is a card of wish fulfillment and happiness. With the Sun here, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's see, what actions do you need to take? We got the Ten of Swords. Whatever is ending in your life, it's time for, you know, the cycle to end. And like they say, like the card even says, it's darkest before dawn way. It's always the darkest before the dawn. Always. And some of you are going to be realizing that as the Page of Swords. And that's when that clarity comes in with the Ace of Swords. So the action you need to take is like whatever's ending, relationships, jobs, you know, whatever it may be, we're going to see. But whatever it is, let it end, because it's hurting more than helping. Why is the Ten of Swords here? For the action that the collective needs to take as it pertains to the spiritual journey. And I'm also getting like, you know, negative thoughts. Yeah. It's holding you back. The Ten of Swords and the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is fast forward movement. It's communication for, you know, it could be spiritual messages. But your negative mindset, I keep getting that. There's a lot of swords out here. This negative mindset that some of you are harnessing needs to be, it needs to stop. Because it's, for some of you, it is blocking you from getting the spiritual messages that you need. And aligning with the people, places, and things with the Three of Pentacles that help, you know, establish that new foundation with the, you know, after receiving the Ace of Pentacles. Give me one more for the Ten of Swords. Yep. Some of you are resisting it. You're resisting it, but you're wanting, it's like you're wanting the rewards. You don't want to do the work, but you want the rewards. And, you know, the universe doesn't work that way. It's time for you also, because the Seven of Wands could be that energy of resistance, but it could also be perseverance. You're going to push through this, whatever it is. What do you need to allow into your life? What do you need to allow? Oh, I love Spirit. Thank you. The abundance you want, you need to allow and open yourself up to receive it, because it's here. We started out with the Ten of Pentacles. And what you need to allow is like, it's almost like the mindset that this is attainable for you. And then we had another one flip out. Yes. The King of Pentacles. And you got to own it. With the King of Pentacles. That's what I'm feeling. Own it. Because then we have the Empress at the bottom, which is, you know, feminine energy, but male or female, it doesn't matter. Some of you are heavily, you know, in this masculine energy. So you need to like balance out. And especially with the Lovers here, if this hasn't already happened for you, there needs to be a balancing out of your masculine and feminine energy. It's like your feminine energy is already there. You just have to
harness your masculine energy in a spiritual way and not a physical way, because the King of Pentacles is it's a physical based energy. They're very, practical. And in the 3D, you have to allow your masculine energy to elevate in the 5D like your feminine energy has. Because your feminine energy is strong. With the Strength card here. You're confident, you're strong. Give me one more for this. Yeah, for some of you it is. It's leaving behind, the masculine energy. Like, how can I say this? Of being so like 3D or materially based. That's what you have to leave this energy behind. You have to leave it behind. And yeah, it's gonna hurt. Because we got the 3 of Swords at the bottom. It's gonna hurt. It could, for some of you, it could be like people that how can I put this? Because we got the Queen of Pentacles here. It's almost like it's really just elevating your energy. I just heard because you're better than that. I don't even know how to say this, because like for some of like what I'm feeling, there really is no words to explain it. Yeah, they'll give it to me. They'll give it to me. Yeah. It's like some of you, especially if you're in heavily masculine energy, and male or female, again, it does not matter. You like use that masculine King of Pentacles energy as like a safety net, because your feminine energy had, it has been wounded. But a lot of you've healed that feminine energy. We've seen the Empress. You've healed your feminine energy. Now it's time to heal the masculine energy. But it's almost like you're reluctant to do it physically in the, in the 3D, because of the hurt that happened to your feminine energy. But you've done it. You've already healed that feminine energy. So what's the guidance or advice, Spirit? Even though I said I was going to get it from the Self-Love Oracle, which I still am. What's the guidance or advice as it pertains to the spiritual journey for whoever is watching or needing this message? Some of you need to let go. With the 4 of Pentacles here. Because it's not, it's not serving you staying at like this crossroads. Yeah, some of you guys just need to let go of the fear. Because some of you are holding on tight to an illusion. But since this is coming out with guidance, as the guidance or advice, some of you need to let go of the fear and move forward. Like the Chariot. I love it. Yeah, look, and then look. Oh, Spirit is great. The Ten of Cups. And you know what they're giving me right now? What's it called? Drake's God's Plan. Where's my deck? Where's my deck? Here it is. So we'll do the self-love deck as a message from Spirit. What message do we need directly from Spirit to the collective as it pertains to the self-love journey and the spiritual journey and where the collective is currently at? Now they're wanting me to clarify the Lovers. Give me a moment, Spirit. What message do you have for the collective? Give me one more. What do you want to tell us about the Lovers? Why am I being called to clarify the Lovers card? And now they're giving me, it takes two. It takes two. So for some of you with this Lovers card here, as it pertains to, you know, the spiritual journey and you aligning with your masculine and feminine energy, it's a transformation that is happening. For some of you, it already happened. For some of you, it is going to happen. But it's to, you know, get you to come out of, you know, this Five of Pentacles energy. It's almost like spiritual lack. And, you know, trying to, you know, juggle and maintain within this energy. Yeah. And then we have the Five of Swords again showing up, which lets me know, like, some of you are just afraid of, you know, you have that, you know, you gotta win, always have to win mentality. But it's causing you, for some of you, it's like causing you like mental strife. You know, it's almost making me feel like, you know, you can't keep playing the victim. You can't keep playing the victim. You can't keep playing the victim. Because you are in control of, you know, your life. And like I said, spiritually, you're going to align with, in one way or another, the reason why you came here and, you know, your purpose. And then bottom of the deck says, I am who I am, the crown chakra. Some of you just need to own this. Own it. Own it. But what message do we need from you, Spirit? Yep. We got Presence, which is a crown chakra card as well. So let's see what that says. It's a 25, which is a 7 card, which is, you know, a very spiritual number. 25. So it says, the soul lesson is presence. Acknowledge your gifts and talents. This card is asking that you truly acknowledge your gifts, talents, and potential. You have more to offer than you realize, and the world is aching for you to come forth to give people hope. Keep progressing to being a truly inspiring leader for positive change. Through the alembic of your heart, expand your capacity to self-love even more. Make a decision to turn every kind of attention you get into gratitude and hope. Even if someone blames you, opposes you, or gives you negative attention, transform that energy into a higher vibe. Take delight in aligning with your soul to make a definite and creative impact alongside your beautiful presence. This card brings you truly good news. It's a sign that you are up to being more and giving more. This is auspicious. You have the capacity to be the change you desire. You have allowed yourself to learn, to understand, and you are preparing yourself for your life. Keep growing, flowing, and glowing. As you refine your own language of love and give more, you will witness others becoming more radiant, successful, and attractive alongside you. This is your time to master becoming radiant. Raise your spiritual practices on every level and never ever look back. Congratulations on a good effort. Don't compare yourself to others again. Your path is incomparable and you are unique and invaluable. And then it says the suggested practice is practice positive self-talk in the mirror. Try this mantra or write one yourself and say it every morning for 40 consecutive days. I am a divine, radiant being. I have the power to transform every situation into the higher octave of experience. Now, remember, the bottom of the deck, we have that star energy, and that's what I'm feeling off of this. And some of you, you're worried about, stepping onto this journey, especially with this energy here, the Seven of Swords and, the Nine of Swords is making me feel like some of you are, trying to escape from it because you're worried about what other people are going to say, who you're going to have to possibly leave behind, who is not going to support you, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, this journey ain't theirs. This journey is yours. So you just have to do it. And the right people will start, aligning with you. And, you'll actually start attracting those people. And for some of you, your spiritual journey involves another person. With this Lovers here is what I'm getting. And that's probably why they're saying it takes two. So who knows? You could be, headed towards someone else that, either you watch them do this, or they're, someone that can help you along in this process. Because there's only so much healing that you can do by yourself. And for some of you, you've been trying to maintain it, doing the best you can. But for others of you, this is feeling more like the fear of, being left out or feeling left out with the Five of Pentacles and trying to just maintain where you at. It's like some of you, you're playing small. And, listen. Spirits take up space. They're not made to be, confined or restricted. So that is the reading in regards to the spiritual journey. As always, I thank you guys for tuning in with me. I definitely hope it resonated for you, but if not, that's okay too. As always, I'm sending, love and light out to you all. And I hope that, this resonated for you if I didn't say that already. But I will see you guys on the next reading. All right? Later.